Hey, excuse me over there. I don't need a disclaimer. This is my channel. Argue with your pets. If you don't have one, maybe argue with your best friend. If you don't have that either, I can't help you. All opinions are mine, and that's that.
So y'all knew we grew up on some pretty scary Nollywood movies, right? They don't make them like that anymore. It's the Delphinator here. Let's dive in. Here's a list of my top 5 scary throwback Nollywood movies. At number 5, Diamond Ring. This movie was directed by Tade Ogidon and stars Richard Mofe Damijo, Teju Babyface, Bimbo Akintola, Liz Benson, and others. It is about a uni student who joins a cult and is compelled to earn his stay and his keep by robbing a corpse. Like, why? Why would anyone do that? Now that I think of it, I can still picture the dead woman's face. She was played by the inimitable Liz Benson. That thing was so believable, man. Thankfully, I never experienced or witnessed any cult clash or operation when I was in uni. But oh boy, the stories I heard. So I understand why the protagonist, Teju's character, did what he had to do. Those cultists didn't play back then. If you disobey, why you gonna? Anywho, moving on. At number 4, Living in Bondage. If you didn't see this movie growing up, you should totally look it up. Scary stuff, I know, but it's totally worth it, I promise you. I can't believe I'm actually asking you to do this, but you should. This one tells the story of a man, Andy, who kills his own wife as a sacrifice for money rituals. Yet his gains are short-lived, and he's subsequently haunted by her ghost. My goodness, the shivers! The film was directed by Chris Obi-Rapo and produced by Ogunjo for this guy again. In Living in Bondage, Andy's wife's ghost, Merit, kept following him around and whispering, "Andy, Iwegbuem," meaning Andy, you killed me, I don't believe it. Kenneth Okonkwo, the lead, murdered this role as in he killed it. I had nightmares for weeks after seeing this one. At number 3, The Ultimate Power, Agbara Nla. I don't know if to respect the script writer and directors of this movie or to run to the hills when I see them. What? This movie messed with our minds back then. It tells a story about desperate people who look for help in the wrong places. They reach out to marine spirits and other diabolical spirits for help and end up losing everything. Last year, some Twitter user tweeted that the chant from the movie I am at anger was actually I am at anger. Huh? What? Wait, what? That totally changes everything. Except, well, no, it doesn't. I watched the film again and I realized we were right all along. The shrine clearly had Ayama Tanga written on it. Told ya. Guys, there was a lot going on in this movie. Demons traveling through walls, geckos, and cats. No wonder we're so wary of cats in this part of the world. Not just cats, but black cats. Was it the movies that influenced these superstitions or the other way around? Who knows? Who the hell knows? This one is a Mount Zion production, and it would interest you to know that Mike Bamiloye, the founder, and his team have produced over 100 movies till date. Phew. At number 2, Karashika. Remember that eerie chant from this movie? Karashika, Karashika, Queen of Darkness, Lucifer, Lucifer, King of Demons. Really? The movie tells the story of how Satan eats his way into the souls of the living using Karashika to recruit new followers for his kingdom of darkness. There, she seduces a number of people who all fall prey to her charms because of their own shortcomings, and trust me, she was beautiful. I think I remember this scene of a woman birthing a yam. Random. Jeez, this thing scared the crap out of me. Anyway, as most Nollywood movies went back then, of course it had a second installment. This movie was directed by Ikoyi, starring Becky Okoroji and Sandra Atrums. Apparently, Becky Okoroji, who played Karashika, has given up acting and now resides in Washington, D.C. Hey Becky, with the good hair. At number 1, Nneka, the Pretty Serpent. Crud! This one tops the charts, okay? It may not seem as scary now, but man, I pretty much watched this movie from under my bed back then. This movie was produced by Oke Ogunjofo again, directed by Zeb Ejiro, and stars Ndidi Obi, Eukeria Anunobi, Ngozi Ezonu, Kanayo Kanayo, and others. Nneka the Pretty Serpent tells the story of a mermaid in human form who loved going after married men. Shewoshi. Nneka's supernatural powers were all she needed to captivate any man she fancied and turn him into her own zombie. I'm sure you must have gathered by now that there was a ghoul or spirit in each of these movies, chanting one thing or the other. In this one, the chant is by the pretty serpent herself, Nneka, and she goes like this: Tony, le mana. Meaning, Tony, look me in the eye. And then her eyes will now become cat's eye. See, that thing with cats again. Gosh. As a child, this movie was the scariest of them all. Have you ever stopped to think, why were most of our movies back in the day dripping with stereotypical themes of rituals and diabolism and religion? And who on earth started the whole "to God be the glory" credit roll thing? I wonder every time. If you know, do let me know in the comment section, okay? It's the Delphinator here. Always great hanging with you guys, even on this scary trip down memory lane. Do not forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and share. Until the next one, toodles!